In this practicum, we will be explaining the process of bandage removal. Bandage removal is the removal of superficial layers of bandage from an animal, and these bandages are applied to animals as wound dressings, for protection, for immobilization, or for covering splints. While removing these bandages, it allows the veterinarian to see the healing of the wound, or when immobilization or protection is no longer needed. A vet assistant or a vet technician can view the bandage for the veterinarian to view. Step 1 is to choose the bandage scissors and hold in proper orientation. Examples of these scissors include the bandage scissors and the Lister bandage scissors. Step 2, keep the blade flat against the body with the tip raised slightly upward in contact with the bandage. This will prevent you from pushing the scissors into the animal and away from the animal. Step 3, begin cutting each layer from the distal end, moving proximally. This means that you're going to start with the area of that bandage closest to the animal and then moving away from the animal. And this prevents you from accidentally slipping with those scissors in your hand and hurting the animal because you're going to be pointed away from their body. Step 4, gently remove each bandage layer. Step 5, note the status of the unbandaged area and see if it is normal or if there are any problems. Problems at that specific site may include really red skin, some form of a discharge, and swelling. Step 6, clean up your work area.
Hi, my name is Courtney Jones. I am a registered veterinary technician, and today I will be properly demonstrating how to remove a bandage. I'll be working on Manny here, and we can see that his bandage is on his front limb. And so to start, I'm going to choose my bandage scissors and hold them in the correct orientation, making sure that this little lip is at the bottom. I'm going to start by removing the bandage one layer at a time, ensuring that I have my tip laying on the skin slightly upward, so I'm not going to cut the skin. Before I remove this bandage, I also want to know where the wound is, and I've been told earlier that it's been on the top of the foot, so I will be removing this bandage on the side to avoid hitting that wound. As I start removing the bandage, I want to make sure that I'm only removing one layer at a time, so I will be starting by removing the top vet wrap layer. Once I've removed the vet wrap layer, then goes on to the gauze layer. And then lastly, my cotton layer. Once I have completely cut through the whole bandage, then I will remove the rest of the tape and the bandage. I'm going to properly demonstrate how to remove a bandage. I'm going to choose the bandage scissors and hold them in the proper orientation. I'm going to keep the blade flat against the skin with the tip raised slightly upward in contact with the bandage. I'm going to begin cutting each layer from the distal end, moving proximally. I'm going to gently remove each layer of bandage. I'm going to note the status of the unbandaged area and state if it is normal or if there are any problems. Once I have then removed the bandage, I'm going to make sure I clean up my work area.
In summary, to properly remove a bandage, you will begin by choosing the bandage scissors and hold them in the proper orientation. Keep the blade flat against the body with the tip raised slightly upward in contact with the bandage. Then begin cutting each layer away from the distal end, moving proximally. Gently remove each bandage layer. Note the status of the unbandaged area and state if it is normal or if there are any problems, and then clean up your work area.